Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Howard in at the 5. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Booker. And it's Crowder, top of the key. Now the pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Bazemore grabs the miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
LeBron outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Inside, Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Booker looking around. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's LeBron. Here's Davis. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Westbrook missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Count the basket.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And so Bazemore will bring it up for Los Angeles. James trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Westbrook.
Russell loves the challenge there, and he's in the heart of the defense, and he rips it out of him there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Ayton, the pass to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. Westbrook drives in, and that one's good by LeBron. Suns trail by 4. Paul outside. Pass to Crowder. They get a hand on it, and stolen by LeBron. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, we all saw that right there. Is he part feline? Cat-like quickness and elevation from Westbrook.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Crowder from outside. Rebound the Lakers. James with it. Now guarded by Booker. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kicks it out to Paul. He dishes it to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Paul passes to Booker. Kept alive. And it's Ayton missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. Westbrook dishes to Davis. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. Malik Monk comes in for Kent Bazemore.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. You look at James, what a contribution.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Davis. Ariza comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Payne. Johnson kicks to Payne. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Here's Shamet. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Will it go? They get the rebound. McGee just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Monk. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Shamet. To the left side wing. Here's McGee, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Anthony.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows them to send those shots back.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. The Lakers on D with a 9-point lead. For Phoenix, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from McGee. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lakers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Passes to Saric. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Payne looking around. And there's the pass to Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Nunn. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, he'll give you gray hairs, trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Anthony. Wayne Ellington is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Jordan. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
There were a lot lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
In the corner, it's Ellington. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Davis is checked in for Jordan. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Ariza finds Anthony. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Ariza. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Here's Paul. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 12. Back to Westbrook. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ken Bazemore comes in for Wayne Ellington. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. From 17 feet out, and the Suns miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Howard. Kicks it out to James. Second shot opportunity, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Suns trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Suns miss again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton with the bounce pass. Paul passes to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. Make a heck of a volleyball player.
No good from Booker.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. Phoenix calls timeout. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 14-point game.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Westbrook with the bucket.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Paul outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker outside. Over Monk. Goes back up, and Davis sends it back. And he recovers it.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Risa comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Monk. And the Suns here with a different look. Saric checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul.
Now Westbrook just plays with an incredible competitive fire, and that energy right now, he's not taking any possessions off.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. Johnson for three. Cans it from downtown. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Payne, defended by Nunn. To the paint, here's Saric, and the layup is good.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 13 points, and of course,
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
On the court for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the one. Bazemore for three. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And that one's good, Ayton.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Here's Westbrook, and it's good for two. He's got 15. Suns trail by 12. Outside Crowder. Here's Booker, and good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Now how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc, he nails it.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. That's tipped. On the wing, Booker. The tray. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
But they recover it. They shoot again. Paul finds Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Paul and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
Booker against James. The shot, no good. Good D by Booker. Outside Crowder. He gets it in there. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Pass to James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton. The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
The Suns making a switch here. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Sharch comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. That one goes in. LeBron's got 15.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Poked away. Johnson kicks to Booker. Down low. Here's Sharch. McGee trying to break free. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Sharch. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Reza comes in for James. Monk's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Wayne Ellington. Landry Shamit's checked in for the Suns. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. McGee bounce pass. Passes it to Payne, to the middle. Johnson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He has 7.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Nunn looking around. And he makes good on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
The pass to McGee. Now here's Johnson. Here's the triple. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leaves it dishes to Anthony. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Payne with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on that one. Good on the 2nd free throw. Now Nunn knocked loose and stolen by Payne. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's the Suns with the ball. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Jordan. And it's Howard in at the center. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Ariza's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Los Angeles. And here's Payne. Johnson finds McGee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first. Some changes for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Jordan. And LeBron's subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. And Paul's subbed in for Payne. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, with a body like that, LeBron James can be as physical as he wants to be and just dare you into making contact.
And Phoenix making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. Paul outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Monk with the dunk.
And the firepower that Monk possesses on offense, it's impressive. An explosive scorer who likes to pull up from that range.
Booker with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Bridges. Bangs home the trifecta.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Westbrook passes to James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, LeBron. And so he hits both. Suns trail by 11. Paul surveying the floor. Over Westbrook. Pass to Bridges. Westbrook with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Floats it up for Davis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Great court awareness. Westbrook sizing up the D and doing a good job of locating the open man.
Well, Phoenix shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter, even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter. Will that make right there? That could change things.
Here's LeBron. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Lakers leading by 10. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Crowder with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. Second chance shot, and Davis sends it back. Here's Westbrook. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
And the Suns call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to work on.
All right, David, thanks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Booker against Bazemore. Booker the bounce pass. A fadeaway.
Well, Westbrook out there playing defense like your decorator, draped all over him. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm scratching your head to that turnover.
Los Angeles making us. Jordan's checked in. Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 7. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. against Westbrook. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
And James no good on that one. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
A monster drive there by Westbrook. So explosive. Contact phases him not in the slightest.
Right wing. Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
And loving the confidence, just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Three-pointer, Crowder, a rebound by the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Westbrook passes to Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 9 points. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Westbrook surveying the D, and he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
From the baseline, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Here's Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
The offensive rebound. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. So once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.